Sorry, I'm continuing. There is some small problem with my video. So, there is nothing called the judgment day because you have to pay. You know, the punishment comes through your successive birth and death. You read the book of Dr. Brian Weiss, Many Masters, Many Lives, Same Soul, Many Bodies. See, that book was based on a practical finding on a case study. His patient name is Catherine. Dr. Brian Weiss is from University of Virginia. He's a psychiatrist. She had schizophrenia or something, fear of death or fear, general fear, that patient. And say they do what is known as hypnotism retrogression. That is, you can take back to her previous life. That is possible. Because if I am a hypnotist, what I do is, for example, I ask you to go and think 5 years before. Now, what has happened? Can you remember? Then 10 years back. Then your 12th standard grade, what you are doing, 11th standard, 8th standard, 6th, 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd standard. Likewise, I go and know, do you remember what you were doing when you were 2 years old? Likewise, I train your mind and there will be a curtain. That is where you came to this world, this universe, with this Maya. We break the curtain and go back. That means he has a very wonderful way of doing it. And the girl, the Catherine, her name is, the book name is Catherine, not the real name. But she says, she talks of even demotic languages about 3167 years back, prevalent, Egyptian, old Egyptian language. So under demotic writings, when it was transferred, when it was translated into English, everything she says, she had seen a master, the master guides her and tells, they use the word master instead of acharyas or devas. And devas guide her and they said, you take this body and then you purify and then only you will go and merge with yourself with a final divine light from where there is no birth and death. Punaha na avartate. That's what it says. Chandogya Upanishad, you can refer. All these things are there in our books. First class verses are there. Later on, when time comes, I will quote those verses verse by verse. So the point is, the matter cannot be created or destroyed. There is nothing called the judgment day. So when Bhagavan says, at the end of your lifetime, when you think something good, if you think of me, you will go to Bhagavan only. See, that is the only solace for you, and that is the only rectification for you, correction for you that you can do. That is why in our Hindu families, the son's name is all Bhagavan's name, the grandson, because the father at the time of his death, he calls to his son by Ishwara, Parameshwara, Vishwanatha, Ramakrishna, all these names or Bhagavan's name. So he merges himself, wanting to merge. That's why they keep the name of their children all Bhagavan's names. See, there is science behind it. And the energy is very important. Mind you, I am a body. I am energy plus matter. Energy and matter. Otherwise, there is no body. Energy equals matter. mc squared. Multiplied by the speed of light, the velocity of the light squared. So otherwise the world's equation is not there. Energy is matter mc squared. So for this, that's why Bhagavan uses these words. Why even Yamadharma Raja says, the young boy Nachiketa points to a dead body. I'll give you the full words. Yethe prete vichikitsa manushye asti iti cha eke na ayam asti iti cha eke. Ete prete, that is etat prete vichikitsa. There is a doubt in the mind. Asti iti cha, it is there. Asti iti cha eke na ayam asti iti cha eke. So etat vidyamanam anuchishta tvaya. By you, I have to vidyamanam anuchishta tvaya. I have to learn. You have to teach me. Aham varanam varam Tritiyam. This is my third bone. He was asking 3 bones. Emma got flabbergasted. He got flabbergasted. He got perturbed. He said he was afraid. Devairatrapi. Even Devas do not know this. I will not tell you. But no, he said, you have given me the boon. Then Yama reveals in one stage, he says, Yonim anye anusamyanti. This Yonihi means womb. And sthanu manye also, in the immovable also, in the womb and in the immovable also, the Atma enters. Yata karma, yata shruta. Yata shruta, yata karma. As per your karma and as per your good deeds. Or shruta means your knowledge, or as how you have. That is same thing as yam yam. As per, if you are thinking of Bhagavan or God, you will enter into his abode, from where there is no avartanam. Na vartate, they don't come back. Na avartate is what? That means all say that there is a rebirth. And Jaimini Mahamuni is a very big rishi, author of Purva Mimamsa Sutra and also the Samaveda. He is very clear. He says there is a perpetual existence for us. Birth and death, birth and death, birth and death, birth and death, unless you purify your soul. The soul chooses its sufferings. God does not want sufferings. See, that's what our Veda says. God will not punish you. He created your body, okay? You did not create your body. What is how come God and the circumstances? If you are born in a poor family, if I am born in a poor family, if I get hungry, I will steal. Is it not? Circumstances make a man, depending on his body condition, they commit mistakes also, sins also. So, you have to repent for it. You have to pay for it. That is why we have to be very careful in all our Veda, in all of our activities. Satyan na pramadidavyam. Satyat na pramadidavyam. Satyat, ta will become na in Sandhis. It's a grammar. Satyan na pramadidavyam. Pramadidavyam means to be ignored. Satyan na. Satyan na pramadidavyam. Dharman na pramadidavyam. Even kushalan na pramadidavyam. Swa abhyam. You learn yourself. Na pramadidavyam. Pitrikaryabhyam. Pitrikaryabhyam. Pitr mata deva pitrikaryabhyam na pramadidavyam. Matru devo bhava. Pitru devo bhava. Acha. So, Satyat na pramadidavyam. From Satyam, don't deviate. Don't ignore. From Satya. It's artha. Satyan na pramadidavyam. Dharma na pramadidavyam. Swabhyam pravachanabhyam na pramadidavyam. You please also do not ignore from preaching. So, when these structures are there, you are responsible for your own actions. There is no other method. If you commit sins, if I commit sins, then when the energy leaves the body, it will be assisted by the teacher, a deva, a acharya, who will tell you what is the right body in your next time, in your next entry, so that you want to purify yourself from your debits and credits. You want to balance your debit and credit, or you want to debit your credit, you want to credit your debit. Everything you have to decide. How do you want to take your life? Whether you want to enter the body of a stone, enter the body of a king, well, you have to pay for those. If you enjoy yourself in this birth, the next birth you will have to pay. Unless you decide to merge into the divine light, you have to meditate, think of Narayana in your final stages of your life, and you should have led a pure life, a good life with all these things, devoid of all these things. Speaking the truth, helping people. Ahimsa, Mahatma Gandhi, just like Mahatma Gandhi had ahimsa, noble thoughts. Let noble thoughts ano badraha kritavo yantu vishwataha. So everything is science only, matter, energy, that's all. So you go on that frequency, and which God you want, you have to depend on that God. Means you have to have many gods, many frequencies are there. I have a radio frequency, I have a communication satellite frequency, I have a lot of frequencies. Communication systems are there. Everywhere I go, wireless, means every frequency is there. There is no point in ridiculing Hinduism, saying they are worshipping monkeys and donkeys. Absolutely not. Absolutely, they are anybody who criticizes are immature in their life. Because just like you have to have various teachers in your life, various medicines, various subjects you are having, and in those teachers you go to the particular teacher to study your maths, physics. Yes, you have to have, because this is a body, it has its functions. So that if you take paracetamol for headache, the headache will go. But if you take a paracetamol for a diabetic, the diabetics will not go. So you have to go to a diabetologist, or diabetic medicines you have to take. You cannot say, just depend, everything is a medicine. Medicine is everything. My system of worship, my religion is the best. Let you come for a debate with me. I will prove. It is not that. Anyhow, this is what Bhagavan says very, very beautifully. Even Gadopanishad you say. Young boy is asking. योनिं मन्ये प्रबध्यन्ते शरीरद्वाय देहिनः स्थानु मन्ये अनुसम्यन्ति यथा श्रुता यथा कृता. ये नचिकेता, योनिं मन्ये प्रबध्यन्ते शरीरद्वाय. Shariram also it will have a shariram of a serpent, a shariram of an elephant, a shariram of a rock stones in the universe, space, a shariram of a planet, anything. Shariradvaya, through the sharira, yonim manye prabadhyante shariradvaya, that is dehina, the atma. Stanu manye, anya stanum. Stanu means immovable, stone, a fixed one, like tree, a fixed, it cannot move. Immovables. Stanu manye anusamyanti, it enters, the dehina anusamyanti, yata shruta, yata karma. Nothing can be done, he says. Yamadharmaraja teaches what Bhagavan teaches, Yamadharmaraja has also told Nachiketa. See, these are all the beauties. These are all the beauties when you attach physics, that matter cannot be created or destroyed. There is nothing called the judgment day and you will be judged and you will be thrown into hell or that's it. Sorry, that is absolutely not, I don't subscribe personally. This if you apply logically, and even if you talk to a very top class physicist, they will understand this should be the matter. This should be the solution, this should be the correct thing in philosophy, in divinity. You are responsible, you have to pay. Okay, my dear friends, I do not want to take much of your time. Again, I will continue. Let us go to the mathematics portion. Then we'll go to other portions, science portions in Hindu philosophy, and let's come to that will all take you to the path, to the goal of divinity. Finally, to the goal, the established goal of knowing the supreme Brahman. Nice. Thanking you. Punar milamaha bhuyat tavat bhuyat tavat shubha mangalam. Thank you.